In 1984, the Norwegian government sent scientists to a remote valley to debunk reports of mysterious lights. They came back and said, "We need more scientists." That was 40 years ago. They're still there, and they still have no idea what they're looking at. Picture this. You're driving through a remote Norwegian valley at night, middle of nowhere, no cell service, just you, the mountains, and the unsettling realization that you probably should have used the bathroom hours ago. And then you see it, a glowing orb, hovering in the sky, pulsating, changing colors like some kind of cosmic disco ball that nobody invited to the party. You blink. It's still there. You rub your eyes. Still there. You question every life choice that led you to this moment. And it's still there. Welcome to Hessdalen, Norway, where the laws of physics apparently took a vacation and forgot to come back. For over 80 years, mysterious lights have been terrorizing this valley, and here's the kicker. Scientists have been studying them since the 1980s, and they still don't know what the hell they are. Buckle up, because today we're diving into one of the most documented, most studied, and most absolutely bonkers unexplained phenomena on planet Earth. Fact number 1. The valley that wouldn't shut up. Let's set the scene. Hessdalen is a 12-kilometer valley in central Norway. Population, about 150 people. Main industries, farming, fishing, and apparently hosting interdimensional light shows. The lights have been reported since at least the 1940s, but things got really weird in the early 1980s. We're talking up to 20 sightings per week. 20. That's not a haunting. That's someone showing up to their shift. Locals would see these things floating above the valley floor, dancing between mountains, zipping across the sky at impossible speeds, and generally behaving like they'd never heard of gravity. And before you say swamp gas or weather balloons, because someone always says weather balloons, remember this: Norway has some of the best atmospheric scientists on the planet. They invented modern meteorology. These people know weather, and they were stumped. The Norwegian government was getting so many reports that they basically said, "Fine, you want answers? Let's get some scientists up there." And that's when things got really interesting. Because when you send scientists to debunk something and they come back saying, we need more scientists, you know you've got a problem. Fact number 2. Operation Hessdalen. The science gets serious. In 1983, a group of Norwegian and Swedish researchers launched Project Hessdalen, not a government conspiracy cover-up, not some fringe paranormal investigators with EMF readers and way too much enthusiasm. Actual, credentialed scientists. They set up camp in the valley for weeks at a time. Magnetometers, spectrum analyzers, seismographs, radar equipment, cameras, the works. If it could measure something, they brought it. And guess what happened? They recorded the lights. Not grainy UFO footage from your cousin's flip phone. We're talking multiple instruments simultaneously detecting and tracking these things. Radar confirmed them. Cameras captured them. Spectrum analysis showed they were emitting actual light in measurable wavelengths. The scientists documented 188 light observations during their initial study. Not feelings. Not, "I think I saw something." Documented. Measured, verified. One researcher described watching a light split into 2 separate orbs, perform synchronized movements, then merge back together. And before you ask, no, he was not on mushrooms. He was on science. But here's where it gets even weirder, and trust me, I know that bar was already pretty high. Fact number 3, the lights have variety. See, these aren't just random blobs of light doing their thing. Oh no, the Hessdalen lights are apparently show-offs because they come in multiple varieties. Type 1, bright, powerful lights that appear for up to an hour, just hovering menacingly, like they're judging your life choices. Type 2, fast-moving yellow or white orbs that zip across the sky at ridiculous speeds. We're talking 8,500 meters per second. That's about 19,000 miles per hour. For reference, a fighter jet tops out around 1,500 miles per hour. So yeah, Type 3, bullet-shaped objects that dart around unpredictably because apparently spheres were getting too boring for them. Type 4, multiple lights moving in formation. You know, just a casual synchronized light show in the middle of nowhere, Norway. Totally normal. And the colors? Red, yellow, white, blue, sometimes changing mid-flight like they're working through their feelings. One witness described a light that floated down the valley, stopped at a farm, hovered there for several minutes like it was checking the place out on Zillow, then shot straight up and disappeared. Another report detailed a massive light, described as bigger than a car, that followed someone's vehicle down a road. When they stopped, it stopped. When they drove, it followed, like a glowing stalker with boundary issues. Now, you might be thinking, okay, weird lights, but surely science has figured this out by now, right? Wrong, so wrong. Fact number 4, the theories and why they all fall apart. Let's run through the greatest hits of what the hell are these things? Theory 1, ball lightning. Classic explanation, except ball lightning typically lasts a few seconds. These lights stick around for hours. Next, Theory 2, plasma phenomenon. Sure, plasma could explain some of it, but plasma doesn't typically make sharp 90-degree turns or hover motionless for 45 minutes. Plasma is chaos. These lights are choreographed. Theory 3, tectonic stress and earthquake lights. Interesting, except Hessdalen isn't particularly seismically active, and earthquake lights don't usually schedule regular appearances like they're punching a time card. Theory 4, combustion of scandium. This one's wild. Some scientists suggested that dust particles containing the metal scandium might be reacting in the atmosphere. Cool theory, except the valley doesn't have unusual scandium deposits. Whoops. Theory 5, aliens. Look, I'm not saying it's aliens, but I'm also not saying it's aliens. Here's the thing. None of these theories fully explain what's happening. Every time scientists think they've got it figured out, the lights do something that breaks the model. It's like the universe looked at our understanding of physics and said, "That's cute." And if you think this is just some quaint Norwegian mystery that scientists shrugged off decades ago, think again. Fact number 5, they're still watching. In 1998, researchers installed the Hessdalen Automatic Measurement Station, or AMS, basically a 24/7 robo-scientist that never sleeps, never blinks, and never takes a break to question its existence. This thing has been continuously monitoring the valley for over 25 years. Cameras, magnetometers, radio spectrum analyzers, all recording data non-stop. And the lights? Still showing up. They're less frequent now, down to about 10 to 20 sightings per year instead of per week. Maybe they got shy, maybe they're on a budget, who knows? But here's what's crazy. The station has captured footage that's available to the public. No conspiracy theories needed, no blurry Bigfoot energy, just raw scientific data of something that we can't explain. Universities from Italy, Norway, and other countries still study this location. It's become a hotspot for plasma physics research, atmospheric science, and general what is even happening right now investigations. There's even been academic papers published on it. We're talking peer-reviewed scientific journals, not Reddit threads, not conspiracy blogs, actual science. Now, you'd think with all this attention, someone would have debunked this by now, except... Fact number 6, the witnesses keep coming. Here's what makes Hessdalen different from most paranormal stories. The witnesses aren't just random locals or conspiracy theorists. We're talking police officers, engineers, pilots, scientists, people who have literally nothing to gain and everything to lose by reporting weird sky stuff. One engineer described watching a light hover perfectly still for 45 minutes, then accelerate to an estimated 30,000 kilometers per hour in seconds. That's roughly 18,600 miles per hour. For context, rockets leaving Earth's atmosphere hit about 25,000 miles per hour, but they don't do it from a standing start while hovering in a valley. A photographer set up time-lapse equipment and captured a light performing movements that would require G-forces that would liquefy a human being. Not exactly your standard atmospheric phenomenon. And here's the part that really gets me. The consistency. Across decades, across hundreds of witnesses, the descriptions remain remarkably similar. Glowing orbs, erratic movements, color changes, intelligent behavior. If this was mass hysteria or misidentification, you'd expect the stories to drift. But they don't. It's like everyone's reading from the same script, except nobody knows who wrote it. So what does all this mean? What are we actually looking at? Fact number 7, the uncomfortable truth. Here's the reality: we don't know, and that's not me being dramatic. That's the scientific consensus. After 40+ years of study, millions of dollars in equipment, countless hours of research, we legitimately do not know what's causing the Hessdalen lights. We've ruled out pretty much every conventional explanation. It's not planes, it's not drones, it's not ball lightning, plasma phenomena, or swamp gas. Some researchers now believe it might be a completely new type of atmospheric phenomenon we've never encountered before, which is both exciting and mildly terrifying. Think about that. We've mapped the ocean floor, sent probes to the edge of the solar system, split the atom, and there's a valley in Norway where lights do things we can't explain with our current understanding of physics. The Hessdalen lights don't care about our theories. They don't care about our equipment. They just keep showing up, doing their inexplicable light shows, and vanishing into the Norwegian night on their own schedule. And the most unsettling part, they've been doing this longer than we've been studying them, which means whatever they are, they were here first. So here's where we're at. In a remote valley in Norway, something is happening that science can't fully explain, and not for lack of trying. Not because we don't have the tools, but because whatever's going on there doesn't play by the rules we thought were universal. Maybe it's a natural phenomenon we haven't discovered yet. Maybe it's something else entirely. But one thing's for sure, the Hessdalen lights aren't going anywhere. And honestly, I find that oddly comforting. In a world where we think we've got everything figured out, where every mystery gets a Wikipedia article and a rational explanation, it's kind of refreshing to know there are still things that make scientists scratch their heads and go, well, that's messed up. The universe is stranger than we imagine, and somewhere in central Norway, those lights are still dancing through the valley, completely unbothered by our confusion. If this story made you question reality just a little bit, good. That's the point. Hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started with documented paranormal mysteries that'll make you rethink everything you thought you knew. And while you're still here, drop a comment and tell me, would you camp out in Hessdalen Valley to see the lights yourself? Or are you smart enough to stay home where the sky behaves itself? Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies, or don't. Honestly, sometimes ignorance is bliss.